The wide receiver class in the 2025 NFL draft class, it's not going to be as stellar as the 2024 NFL draft class, but there is some solid depth in this class. It's not going to be a top-heavy class as we've seen in recent draft classes in terms of overall elite level talent. But before we get started with the video, don't forget to check out our full written article on our website. And in addition, I also don't want you to forget to check out all of our written NFL draft content on our website, footballscout365.com, which also includes our NFL draft big board, all of our NFL draft player rankings, fantasy football content, and a whole lot more. You can find all of that on our website, footballscout365.com. Now, the top 2 wide receiver grades on our current NFL draft big board fall either one way or the other, and it's very dependent on Travis Hunter and how he plans to classify himself when he enters the 2025 NFL draft. Now, if Hunter classifies as a wide receiver, he is either the wide receiver 1 or the wide receiver 2. If he classifies as a defensive back, then it's going to be Tetairoa McMillan from Arizona as the wide receiver 1 according to our internal grading, followed by Luther Burden III as a wide receiver 2 in the 2025 NFL draft class. Now, I have 3 first-round wide receiver grades currently. I believe that we might only see 3, maybe 4 wide receivers drafted in the first round of the 2025 NFL draft. I believe there's only a few more names beyond Burden and Tetairoa McMillan that could really elevate themselves. And I think a lot of that could happen throughout the college all-star circuit and the NFL combine process. But as of right now, I see round 2 and 3 being where most of the wide receiver runs are going to start to occur in the 2025 NFL draft. Now, as you move throughout this process, you're going to see a lot of names in mock drafts at the back end of the first round, like Stanford's Elic Ayomanor, Texas wide receiver Isaiah Bond, or Oregon wide receiver Evan Stewart. And you're also going to see Ohio State's Emeka Egbuka. Now, you might see Egbuka move up closer to the middle of the first round in a lot of mock drafts. There's a lot of mixed feelings about these wide receivers in this particular class. So it'll be interesting to see how this sort of transpires, especially in the media, how people are going to start to mock these things, how scouts, analysts really approach this in terms of the media cycle and how that's going to transpire. Now, from my understanding, the way actual NFL scouts are viewing this draft class, there's a lot of number 2s and number 3s out there to build depth at the wide receiver position. So teams that already have a wide receiver 1, looking to add depth, looking for that number 2 receiver, there's a lot more of that in this particular draft class than there are those number 1 wide receiver types. I'm not saying that somebody can't break out and become that. I'm just saying that's what it looks like as it stands currently. So as it currently stands, the top 5 grades on our NFL draft board as it stands right now, a lot of this stuff can change. Like I said, we still have the college all-star circuit, the NFL combine. There's playoff data, college football playoff data that we're going to be adding as we move forward. Still a lot of games left in this college football season. So we are a little bit early in this process, but it's always good to kind of get started, to get the feelers out there and to start recognizing who and what we are looking at ahead of the 2025 NFL draft. Now, at number 1, it's all going to come down to what Travis Hunter decides to classify as. If he classifies as wide receiver, he grades out as the wide receiver 1 in the 2025 NFL draft, followed by Tetairoa McMillan, and then Luther Burden III. Then you would have Stanford's Elic Ayomanor, Texas wide receiver Isaiah Bond. Okay, let me know your thoughts on the 2025 NFL draft class and the wide receivers in particular. Who is your wide receiver 1? Is it Travis Hunter, Tetairoa McMillan? Are you a big fan of Luther Burden III's game? Let us know in the comments section what you think about this wide receiver draft class. Once again, I want to say thank you for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for more great NFL draft content.